What's going on, guys? So it's December 22nd, 2025, and I just kind of heard, because I really don't follow everything. I mean, I follow Greg's updates with Pilot Institute on the drone industry, but I don't follow everything religiously. Obviously, there's been a lot of talk with DJI and this ban on drones for whatever silly reason, but apparently it is official as of today. And that really sucks because people like myself who make their living and make their money with these drones, that means it's going to be that much more challenging going forward to get drones serviced. Refresh is already gone, so we don't have DJI Refresh, which is a get out of jail card free essentially, and a lot of peace of mind when we're flying jobs and flying drones for fun, whether it's creating just as a hobby or for professional work and business. So that was one thing that went away. Now apparently we can't buy any new DJI drones officially from DJI. Doesn't mean they're not going to keep progressing and building new drones, but it was really hard just to get a Mini 5 Pro or even my Air 3S. I bought this Air 3S because I was kind of freaked out. I haven't even flown this guy yet. So this is my collection of drones that apparently is going to be my fleet for the moment. I got an Autel, which can't get either because it's a Chinese manufactured drone, a Lite Plus, my Neo 1, Neo 2, Mavic 3 Pro Cine, Mavic 3 Pro. Fortunately, this is brand new. I just sent this into service, and DJI is still servicing drones, so that went really well. They replaced my drone with a brand new one. I got an Air 3S that's brand new, Mini 5 Pro, Mini 2. And essentially that's it. I got a bunch of batteries for each, and yeah, I mean, I guess this is what I'm left with unless I buy a drone from some other store, which I know you can still probably get them at this point. I don't know what it's going to look like in the future, but it's really silly. I mean, I'm a total DJI guy and been flying since what, probably the Phantom 3, had a Phantom 4 Pro, Phantom 4. That totally hooked me, and that was more on a still photographer side when I was in Hawaii. A friend of mine who was an ex-vet bought a drone. He had a Phantom 4, and he basically just said, hey, fly it, because it's super simple, and the DJI software was so amazing even back then that basically it was dummy proof. And he knew I knew enough about, common sense and logic and remote control stuff, whatever. The reality is, he said, you're not going to mess up. Just fly the drone and have fun. And he gave me the drone to fly around on occasion, just let me take it. So it was really cool of him. But that completely hooked me, seeing the aerial perspective from the drone. And it's really cool to be able to send off a camera into the air, control it, kind of be, under the radar in a way, and just really create beautiful stuff. And that's all a lot of us are doing, is creating and using this as another tool, as a creative outlet. So for me, myself, who does marketing videos for companies and things like that, and that's how I pay my bills and rely on my income, now it may be that much more challenging. So I don't really see a safety issue at all. I think there's way more to it. Everything seems to be completely fucked and corrupt with our system and our government, and nothing ever makes sense. But I digress. I don't want to get into that. But the reality is, people like myself, who's just a little independent LLC, who doesn't make a ton of money, maybe, 6 figures-ish on occasion, whatever, but for the most part, just kind of struggling artist and pay my bills and kind of get by in life with these little guys. And now we're going to have a little bit more of a headache because it just doesn't do well when they're banning something that's our tool, and it really sucks. So Autel, same way, Chinese manufactured drone. I don't even know. I know there's someone out there, but I don't even know who the US drone company is that is going to pick up the place of these guys. I don't personally think anyone can pick up the place of DJI or even Autel. There's so many years above and beyond what we're going to be capable of. That's just being totally realistic. So it's really silly. I don't ever see anything that would be, we have Google Maps and stuff. I mean, if there's some infrastructure, something being spied on, like Google Maps or Google whatever. I don't know. I don't know enough about all of it. All I know is it's pretty ridiculous to know that these little guys are causing such grief in police departments and people who rely on the bigger drones for search and rescue work, or maybe sending a drone in like in Nevada to do, to look through a house if there's someone in there, whatever it may be. But there's a lot of really positive uses and usages for drones. I mean, I've personally looked for lost dogs and lost cattle out in the rural over here, and really helped out a bunch of people and create really beautiful videos for companies that are local to make more money and to promote and get more business and support local kind of thing. And the only people who are going to get hurt by this are people like myself and other industries. The bigger industries, I would imagine, can get by because they'll have, the money to do so and support from the government. But anyway, just really sucks. I didn't even really know much about this. I saw a YouTube video from Aerial Influence who did something. I can put a link in this description to see a little bit more what he said. But the reality is, this stinks. And I was going to sell a couple of these drones just because I don't really need a Neo 1 if I have a Neo 2. But now I'm just going to keep everything that I have. I mean, this may be it. I don't know. It kind of freaks me out in a way. But at least I have a really strong Mavic 3 Pro. I got a really strong Mavic 3 Pro Cine. I got Neo 1 just to kind of abuse and play with. I got a Neo 2, Mini 5 Pro, Mini 2, which is just kind of a fun little nostalgic drone for me, Air 3S. And even the Autel Lite Plus is still an amazing drone. This 1-inch sensor on this drone is a great photography drone and does 6K, well, 5.1 or whatever it is, or 5.4, I don't know, whatever. I haven't flown this guy in so long, but these are all really nice drones, and I'm just going to hang on to them all until we know what's going on. Hopefully they sort this out and realize how ridiculous it is, because there's so much worse out there than picking on a company like DJI, who's been such a positive in my life and so many others, that it just really kind of bums me out. And it just seems totally predictable because nothing ever makes sense in this world to me. Everything that's good seems to go away, and everything that sucks seems to just keep getting worse. So, we got all these kind of crazy things happening and people attacking people at Bondi Beach and senseless killings all over the place, yet the focus is drones. I mean, frick, get your shit together. It just kind of pisses me off in a way and also bums me out. So anyway, Merry Christmas. This really kind of blows. My birthday's tomorrow, and this is not a good birthday present to hear that they're making this that much more challenging for people who fly drones for a living. My license plate says drone. It's a big part of my life. I really enjoy this aspect of photography. It really kind of gave me a new spark because I've been taking pictures for 25 plus years professionally. And now the drones, I mean, I've been flying drones for probably 10 years now, and it really kind of reinvented, the photography and video game, and it got me more into video too. So I really am grateful and thankful for DJI and even Autel, even though they kind of suck now because they just stopped with the consumer side of things and they have no support essentially. But I really appreciate all of them for what they are. They're little cameras we can send in the sky and create and have fun. And there's a lot of therapeutic things to these drones for me. If I'm having a bad day and I go and fly and create something, to me, it really helps out. So this drone therapy is a thing, and we're not all trying to do something bad with them. Most of the time, most people are doing really positive, good things with them and creating awesome stuff that you see in every movie, every commercial, the weather, the news. Everyone who has beautiful footage, they're going to go and go, oh man, this guy got really amazing drone footage of the waves or whales breaching or whatever it may be. So these things, everyone is drawn to. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to babble a little bit right now, or I am babbling a little bit right now, and just wanted to talk a teeny bit about it because it really is news to me. I didn't even know. I try not to follow the news at all. I try to kind of stay atop of what's going on in the industry with the drone world, but still there's so much kind of crap being talked about and you don't really know what's true and what's accurate or not. And apparently this is accurate and they're going to make it hard to get, but we apparently can keep what we have. So this is what I have. These are mine. And that's it, guys. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Mele Kalikimaka to the Hawaiian people. Aloha. And yeah, stay positive. I think this will pass. Personally, one day, I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe it takes Trump getting out. Maybe it takes people waking up and making enough noise, knowing that this is kind of a silly thing and they're not really a security threat at all. But that's it, guys. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the thumbs up button for whatever it's worth. And thank you. Bye.